Hello, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How is your life? I hope your life is really good today. Well, today we are going to learn about English, of course, and then today we are going to discuss about the lesson of junior high school, and especially the third grade. And today we are going to discuss one of English book in junior high school. Baik, teman-teman, kemudian siswa-siswa sekalian yang menyaksikan video ini, selamat bergabung di channel Mr. Island. Dan pada channel kali ini kita akan membahas tentang materi bahasa Inggris di kelas SMP, jenjang SMP, dan tepatnya kelas 9. Dan pada hari ini kita akan membahas tentang materi yang sudah memasuki semester 2, yaitu di chapter 7. Chapter 7 ini materinya adalah kalau temanya adalah sangkuriang. Nah, kita langsung saja ke buku paket yang ada. Jadi di sini chapter 7 dia temanya sangkuriang ya. Kemudian we will learn, apa yang kita pelajari. Yang pertama, to listen to a folk tale. Jadi kita akan mendengarkan sebuah cerita rakyat. To read a folk tale for myself. Jadi membaca sebuah cerita rakyat untuk diri kita sendiri. To read a folk tale to other people. Membaca sebuah cerita rakyat kepada orang lain. And to get a moral lesson from a folk tale, dan mendapatkan pelajaran atau nilai moral ya dari sebuah cerita rakyat. Nah, kemudian di sini di halaman 131 ya, 31, kemudian 132 ini ya. Di sini we will listen to our teacher reading a folk tale from West Java. The title is Sangkuriang. Kita akan mendengarkan guru kita membacakan sebuah cerita rakyat dari Jawa Barat, West Java. The title is Sangkuriang. Judulnya adalah Sangkuriang. Here are what we will do. Ini yang akan kita lakukan. First, we will listen carefully to our teacher reading the folk tale. Kita akan mendengarkan secara seksama guru kita membacakan cerita rakyat. During the time, you will answer some questions about the story. Kemudian kita akan menjawab beberapa pertanyaan tentang cerita. Then one of us will write the complete story on the board. Kemudian salah satu dari kita akan menuliskan cerita yang lengkap di papan tulis. The rest of us will write the story on a piece of paper. Kemudian yang lain akan menuliskan cerita di sebuah kertas. Finally, we will ask and answer question about the story. Kemudian kita akan yang terakhir kita akan bertanya dan menjawab pertanyaan tentang cerita. We will use a dictionary. Kita akan menggunakan kamus. We will make sure we know the meaning of every word in the folk tale. Kita akan pastikan kita mengetahui arti dari setiap kata di cerita tersebut. We'll spell the words and use the punctuation marks correctly. Kita akan mengeja kata dan menggunakan tanda baca dengan tepat. While we are writing, sambil kita menulis, we will say the word loudly, clearly and correctly. Kita akan mengatakan atau mengucapkan kata dengan suara lantang, jelas dan benar. If we have any problems, we will go to our teacher for help. Jika ada masalah, kita akan ke guru untuk meminta pertolongan atau bantuan. Oke, baik adik-adik, di sini ada pertanyaan ya, ada pertanyaan akan kita jawab, yaitu 1, 2 sampai 12 nomor. Nah, jadi untuk menjawab ini kita harus mengetahui dulu atau mendengarkan dulu cerita rakyat atau folk tale yang judulnya Sangkuriang. Nah, baik, untuk menjawab ini kita akan mendengarkan dulu cerita tentang Sangkuriang ya. Ya, silahkan adik-adik atau teman-teman atau siswa-siswa sekalian mendengarkan cerita Sangkuriang berikut ini.
Sangkuriang. Once upon a time in West Java, Indonesia, lived a princess named Dayang Sumbi. She was beautiful and kind-hearted. Her hobby was weaving clothes, but sometimes she could be very lazy. One day, her weaving tool fell, but she was too lazy to get it herself. She shouted out, "Can anybody help me get my tool? If you are a female, I'll take you as my sister. If you are a male, I'll marry you." A male creature came, but it was a dog. His name was Tumang. He happily brought the tool to her. Dayang Sumbi was very surprised, but she kept her promise. She married the dog. Tumang was actually a man who had been cursed by a witch to become a dog. But at certain times, Tumang could turn back to be a normal man. Their only son, Sangkuriang, was soon born, and he grew up to be a handsome and healthy boy. He always played with his very loyal dog, Tumang. He did not know that he was actually his father, because Dayang Sumbi hid the secret from him. Sangkuriang liked to hunt in the woods, of course with Tumang. One day, Dayang Sumbi asked him to bring home a deer's heart, but after hunting for several days, he could not find any deer in the woods. He did not want to disappoint his mother and was thanking her how to bring home a deer's heart. Suddenly, he had a very bad idea. He killed Tumang, then he brought his heart home and gave it to Dayang Sumbi. Sangkuriang could not cheat her. She knew it was Tumang's heart, so she got very angry and hit Sangkuriang's forehead with a piece of wood and told him to leave. With a bad wound on his forehead, Sangkuriang left the village. Many years later, Sangkuriang grew up to be a powerful man. One day, he went back to his village. He met a beautiful young woman there, and he fell in love with her at the first sight. It was Dayang Sumbi. She never got older because she had been granted eternal youth by the gods. Sangkuriang did not know that she was his mother, so he came to her and proposed to marry her. When he walked closer to her, Dayang Sumbi got very surprised. She saw the scar in Sangkuriang's forehead, and soon she knew that he was her son who left her a long time ago. She told him the truth and tried hard to explain it to him, but he did not believe her. She did not want to break his heart, so she accepted his proposal but gave him an impossible thing to do. She wanted him to build a lake and a boat in just one night. Sangkuriang agreed because he knew that he could make it with the help of his genius. By midnight, he finished the lake and then started making the boat. Dayang Sumbi was thinking hard to find a way to fail him. Before dawn, she asked the people in the village to burn the woods in the east, and the light made all the cocks crow. Thinking that the night would be over soon, the genius ran fast and left Sangkuriang before the boat was finished. Sangkuriang realized that Dayang Sumbi had cheated him. He got very angry and he kicked the boat upside down. It gradually became a mountain, and it is now known as Mountain Tangkuban Perahu.
Nah, itulah tadi cerita tentang Sangkuriang. Mari kita menjawab pertanyaan tentang Sangkuriang tersebut. Nah, untuk nomor 1, pertanyaannya adalah who was Dayang Sumbi? Describe her. Nomor 1 itu siapakah Dayang Sumbi tersebut? Gambarkan tentang dia. Nomor 2, who was Tumang? Why did Dayang Sumbi marry him? Yang nomor 2 ini, siapa itu Tumang? Mengapa Dayang Sumbi menikah dengannya? Nomor 3, was Tumang a human being or a dog? Apakah Tumang itu adalah seorang manusia biasa atau seekor anjing? Nomor 4, what did Sangkuriang know about Tumang? Apa yang Sangkuriang ketahui tentang Tumang? Nomor 5, one day Sangkuriang killed Tumang. Did he kill him because he was a bad son to his father? Why did he kill him? Suatu hari Sangkuriang membunuh Tumang. Apakah dia membunuhnya karena dia adalah anak laki-laki yang buruk untuk ayahnya? Mengapa dia membunuhnya? Nomor 6, if you were Dayang Sumbi, jika kamu adalah Dayang Sumbi, would you tell Sangkuriang the truth or would you keep the secret from him? Explain your answer. Jika kamu adalah Dayang Sumbi, apakah kamu akan menceritakan kepada Sangkuriang kebenarannya, ataukah kamu akan tetap menjaga rahasia darinya? Jelaskan jawaban Anda. Nomor 7, what happened to Sangkuriang after he killed Tumang? Apa yang terjadi kepada Sangkuriang setelah dia membunuh Tumang? Nomor 8, when Sangkuriang saw Dayang Sumbi, ketika Sangkuriang melihat Dayang Sumbi, he proposed to marry her. Dia bermaksud untuk melamarnya. Was he a bad son to his mother? Apakah dia anak yang buruk untuk ibunya? Why did he want to marry her? Mengapa dia ingin menikah dengannya? Nomor 9, why did Dayang Sumbi ask Sangkuriang to build a lake and a boat in one night? Mengapa Dayang Sumbi menyuruh Sangkuriang untuk membangun sebuah danau dan sebuah perahu dalam satu malam? Nomor 10, why could not Sangkuriang finish the boat? Mengapa Sangkuriang tidak bisa menyelesaikan perahunya? Nomor 11, how did the boat get upside down? Bagaimana bisa kapal itu terbalik? Nomor 12, yang terakhir, what have we learned from the story? What have we learned from the story? Apa yang kita pelajari dari cerita tersebut? A, you must not kill your parents. Kamu tidak harus membunuh orang tua kamu. Atau B, you must not marry your mother. Kamu tidak boleh menikah dengan ibumu. Atau yang C, you should not hide the truth. Kamu tidak seharusnya menyembunyikan kebenaran. Atau yang D, you should accept the truth that you will get old. Kamu harus menerima kenyataan atau kebenaran bahwa kamu akan menjadi tua. Nah, untuk menjawab pertanyaan ini, saya kira adik-adik boleh mendengarkan cerita tadi sambil membaca teksnya dan dijawab. Kita akan bahas cara menjawabnya pada video part 2 Mr. Allen selanjutnya. Thank you very much for attention, for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.